We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Here in Orlando, it's interconference basketball as the Magic look to defend home court at the Amway Center. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston. Last season, they split the series with each team able to win on the road.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
Back to Howard. And that one, good. Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And, Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Green just levitates to the rack. The 40-inch plus vertical will allow you to do that.
Takes the three. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop, but he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 3-point game. There's the lob. Carter takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
Things really clicking for them at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Stolen by Brooks. Şengün with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. Out to Thompson. Three-pointer on the way. And they call an illegal screen here.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows or they'll fall.
Get out of his way.
No way that he was... Gonna slow him down.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
So, Clark, looking back at the 2021 draft, Franz Wagner, the 8th overall pick.
And, you know, he very well might turn out to be the best of the bunch, Kevin. He's 6'9", really can shoot it. But I think his activity and playmaking, perhaps his best attributes, creates for others as a 6'9" wing guy, and that's valuable for any team.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Banchero. Wide open. Rebound by Smith.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now, here's Marjanovic. Shot clock at 5. Sweet move. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
And it's Banchero missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Wagner outside. Down low. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter.
Substitution on the floor.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Outside, Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
As far as first overall picks go, Paolo Banchero definitely arrived with a bang in 2022.
He sure did, Greg. I mean, he's the first rookie since LeBron James to record at least 25 points, 5 boards, and 5 assists in his debut game. And he continues to build on that en route to Rookie of the Year.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Some people see the Orlando Magic as a team, Clark, with a very high ceiling. How about you?
Lots of potential there. No question about it, Kevin, and plenty of room for growth. The challenge is going to be corralling that and moving it in the right direction. You know, it could take longer than people expect or wanted to, so you got to be patient in this situation.
In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Now, here's Şengün. No scoring in this one. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Pass to Banchero. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Eason, the screen. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
For Houston, they had made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Pass to Black. And that one, good.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Over to the wing. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the ref.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Rockets lead by 9. The second quarter coming up. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Just 4 to shoot. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And it's Wagner missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Eason's shot is good.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. Rockets leading by 10. Out to Thompson. From deep. Good on the triple. Thompson's got 5. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Clark, we know they're a young team with plenty of room for improvement. What's the most important things you think for these Rockets to do?
Well, first and foremost, they've really struggled with turnovers. They've got to squeeze the orange. I mean, it's hard to win if you're turning the ball over. I think it's a matter of being organized at the offensive end.
He hits both from the stripe. Clark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Here's Howard. Here he goes.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
From past the arc. And Oladipo pulls it down. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Houston. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Pass to Marjanovic. That shot off. Nice defense from Wagner. Wagner on the wing. Here's Isaac. He's covered by Eason. And Isaac throws it down.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees the shooter and gets him set up nicely.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Once again, fans, let's hear it for your 3
Rockets leading by 13. Van Vliet left side. Smith in the posts. 14 feet away. Green. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And it's 8 points for Jalen Green.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
Here's Smith. Rebounded by Anthony. Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
A minute 50 left in the first half. Şengün with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Pass to Suggs. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Banchero. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Now that's impressive. Banchero showing you he can do damage from the mid-range too.
To the inside. Şengün inside. And it's sent back by Carter.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft. Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game. Great vision, passionate, and endless potential offensively.
And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
To the paint, and then Carter with the jam.
A capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
Smith on the wing. For three. It's hauled in by the Magic. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be game one of a four-game road trip. The Magic shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Here in the second, at least from the line, they're perfect. Hopefully that gets them going in other areas as well.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Eason. And he uses the glass on the layup. Eason's got 9.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
I love the fact there's no quitting. I mean, they know they can't cut the lead down all at once. They're not trying to bite off too big a piece of the pie. They're chipping away at it, just banging at that rock, and trying to chip away at it. And so far, so good.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. The Magic trailed by 9. Wagner outside. They set the pick. And the foul on Tari Eason. That's his first foul. Houston with a big group substitution here. Wagner outside. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. The 3. And it's Banchero missing. Houston leading by 9. No one near Smith as he lets it go. No good on the 3. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Pass to Brooks. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Back to Howard. Here's Banchero. The drive by Anthony. Fires the 3. Wagner with it. To the wing on the left. Banchero left side. It's taken away by Smith. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Thompson twins, Amen and Asar, became the first set of twins to become first-round draft picks this summer. Amen said making the NBA has been our whole dream since the 3rd grade. Asar added, I always have someone there to push me and to keep it 100 with me. We're never too high or too low, and we're always just there for each other and want one another to succeed. Kevin?
Oh, man, that's tremendous. David, thanks. And the wide open shot from Green. And that one's on target from the wing. Green's got 10 points.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperon Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Here's Anthony. Driving in. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Inside. Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
It's Thompson off the drive. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Working that pick and roll action superbly. Şengün knows exactly where he needs to be.
Banchero outside. Easton grabs the board.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
The Magic trailed by 15. Howard with it. Now Green defending. Back to Howard. To the inside. Here's Carter. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Simply overpowers defenders when met with contact. Wendell Carter Jr. is tough as they come.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Rockets leading by 12. Here's Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got 9.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
And that one's good, Whitmore.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Pass to Howard. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Thompson with it. Now Anthony defending. And here is Şengün. Now Whitmore. 4 on the shot clock. Misses the layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Here's Oladipo. Now a timeout called by Houston. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
For your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And Vliet deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. With the drive. And it's Suggs with the rebound. The Magic trailed by 13. Here's Isaac. And that one drops. Isaac's got his second bucket of the night.
And for a near 7-footer, Isaac is remarkably agile. I mean, he's gazelle-like with his agility. Solid at knifing inside and does a good job driving to the goal.
Pass to Whitmore. Driving to the basket. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Black in the post. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. Black grabs the board.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And so it's the Houston Rockets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Whitmore. The kick out to Oladipo. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it.
Boy, Suggs doing a nice job defensively there. Reacted quickly and got the block.
The Magic trailed by 13. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. And stolen by Eason.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Houston.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And it's Whitmore missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Pass to Isaac. Magic moving the ball around. Wagner outside. Off target from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Three-pointer out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover
for the Rockets. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Inside, Green. And Green slams it in.
Able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
On the wing, Isaac. Here's Black. Good D by Thompson. Houston leading by 18. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
Anthony with it. There's the drive. And it's Anthony with the jam.
You see the quickness there from Anthony, beating everybody to the spot.
Smith outside. Fires for three. It's not going to go for him.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Ben Carroll left side. It's tipped.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Şengün getting it done.
Here are the Magic now. They trail by 16. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Back to Ben Carroll. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Rockets leading by 16. It's Thompson off the drive from 17 feet out. And it's Smith missing.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
On defense, Houston. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Fires from deep. Banchero, that's good.
And that's how Banchero creates driving lanes. That shot right there, knocking it down, opens the floor for him.
Thompson surveying the floor. Out to Smith. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Cole Anthony.
Nice job by Smith, getting the ball inside and then putting pressure on the defense.
We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game like baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Back to Banchero. From the arc. Rebound by Smith. Rockets leading by 15.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around
for the Rockets.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was from Amen Thompson.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
And it's just competing and, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And it's Wagner missing. And here's Thompson. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient